Hello and welcome to Queenie's Card of the Month for March 2014. The card of the month this month is the Singer of Intuition. Now this is about trusting your own inner wisdom, trusting your own inner guidance, and not going around seeking outside yourself for answers. Taking time this month because you're being given the opportunity to where those answers are more accessible. And maybe the mental chatter is going to be a lot easier to let just fly away so you can hear your own inner voice. The truth is that we all have all our information. We're kind of floating around. We're like walking libraries of our own information, our Akashic record, the Akashic records or whatever. We are all soaking in it. We all, if we make a choice to, can have access to our own information. And so what this month's card is telling me is that the time is now. The time is now to stop, take 5 or 10 minutes a day, and get quiet and listen. The time is now to pay attention to what your body is telling you when you're in certain situations. Is there a place that you are that gives you a headache? Is there something that you're eating that gives you a headache? Your body has all kinds of intuition. It's trying to tell you, it's communicating with you all the time. And so this month is kind of saying, okay, well, I think you better listen. So are you going to be listening to your body? Are you going to be listening to your inner wisdom? I mean, that's one thing. That's something about foods and places that you are and everything like that. And, what does your body do when you're around somebody, when you're around your friends? Do some people make you tired? Do some situations make you tired? This month is a month to listen, to listen to it, to understand, and to make different choices based on that. Your body, again, is communicating and telling you stuff all the time. And you're constantly kind of releasing layers of the old. If you're really doing it, if you're really conscious about it, you can release the layers of the old stuck patterns, old karmic patterns, old tribal patterns. You can release all these layers over and over again so you have more access to where your inner wisdom is. And we're doing it all the time. Whether we choose to or not, we're kind of sloughing things off, and we're being given the opportunity to make different choices. We're being given the opportunity to look at the world in a different way. So a lot of people don't think that, I don't know, maybe they do. I don't know. No, a lot of people don't think that they're psychic or that they have intuition. They don't think that they have access to their intuition. And I think that that's a bunch of malarkey. I like the word malarkey. It's March. It's almost St. Patrick's Day. I'm Irish. I'll call it malarkey if I want to. Anyway, I think that everybody does have access to their intuition in some way, shape, or form. Everybody gets hunches and feelings about things. And as I said, your body is trying to communicate this stuff to you all the time. Some people actually physiologically, feel it in their body. Some people, if they're about entering a bad situation, their stomach will get in knots, or, and they can tell the difference between their stomach getting in knots because they're about to step into a bad situation, or their stomach getting in knots because they've experienced that situation or a similar situation before, and it didn't go well, and their ego kicks in and triggers an old response. This month, though, is about really kind of taking a fresh perspective, looking at it with a fresh perspective, allowing you to listen to what your body is telling you, listen to what your dreams are telling you, and listen and be present with the people that you're in and the situations that you're in, and really listen to what they're telling you, whether it's on the surface or underneath, because we all can do that. I think that we're like walking libraries. Again, I'll say that. We're like walking libraries. That's how I do my work, is you come to me, you sit in front of me, and I look at your energy and I tell you what your energy is telling me. Now, Sometimes your energy is going to tell me something because you need to go on and do something that may or may not turn out the way that you planned. But that's what your energy is telling me. So I can't tell you everything. And this month is more about you getting your own answers. And it's very timely because I was just talking to a client about that, a client friend about that, is that, you know, I can only see what I see and I can't guarantee anything. There are no guarantees. As frustrating as it is, there's absolutely nothing that has a guarantee. And that's why you have to kind of use your intuition and trust your intuition and have faith in yourself and faith in your direction and faith that you're landing and ending up where you need to be, doing what you need to do. And that if it sucks at that moment, that things can turn around, you know? But it's hard to have that faith and that trust. And it's hard to have that trust in yourself. But if you can't have that trust in yourself and your own wisdom, then, you know, I don't think that you can trust others either. This month is giving you the opportunity to access your own intuition. Take a few minutes every day to get quiet. Take a few minutes every day to do something that normally just completely clears your head and makes you lose time so that you can get a fresh perspective on whatever thing that you're ruminating about, whatever thing that you really, really want. In fact, the very thing that you really want and feel like you need the answer for, I'm going to urge you to let go of that. I'm going to urge you to you don't have to let go of it permanently and say no to it and be disappointed because you didn't get what you wanted. I'm saying you need to put that aside so that you can get a fresh perspective on it. Because I think the more that we think about things and the more that we just keep going through that mental pattern, wearing that groove in the carpet of, I want this, I want this, I want this, why isn't it happening, why isn't it happening, the less it can get to you. It puts a big shield in front of you of because you're too invested in not having it or not getting it to work the way you want it to work because you're thinking so much about why it isn't working the way you don't want it to work, and you have to just kind of let it go. So my urging you is to give yourself permission to just step back from anything that you're completely stressed out about, even if it's only for a few minutes a day, and just tell yourself, okay, that's going to take care of itself in a minute or a day or a month or a year. Whatever it is, it's going to take care of itself, and no amount of me overthinking it is going to make it better. So what I like about these Card of the Month videos is that I am not only talking to you, but I'm talking to myself. So I get to look at it and I go, oh, yeah, boy, that lady's so smart. Who is she? And it's me. But anyway, so this month we have the Singer of Intuition. So stop and take an opportunity to listen to your inner guidance, listen to your inner wisdom, figure out how to discern between the ego and your intuition. Ego is afraid all the time, for the most part. Ego is either afraid or arrogant. It slides from that pole to the other. Your inner wisdom has a knowing. They just know. And they don't have to be really loud about it. And it's subtle, and they just know. The ego knows, I just know it. But your inner wisdom is like, I just know. Okay, I just know. So just know this month of March, and know that I love you. And if you have any questions about this video or anything else regarding my sessions or the Card of the Month, please contact me. Find me at Erin.Shannon.Squarespace. Oh my goodness, I totally messed that up. I'm going to put a link in there at the bottom of the video because that just isn't happening right now. I love you very much. Have a good month, and we'll see you next month. Bye.